Okay, I did it. I created my own cryptocurrency. Yeah, you heard me right. It's real, it's legit, it's called Network Chuck Coin, and it was insanely fun to make. Like, I love this project. We just created a token. And in this video, I'm gonna show you how to make your own cryptocurrency too. I mean, haven't you always wanted your own cryptocurrency? Yeah, duh, right? So yeah, that's what we're doing in this video. And honestly, it's not that hard. Now, yes, it is intimidating, but I'm gonna walk you through every step. So get your coffee ready. We're about to dive into some CLI, Linux, GitHub goodness. It's gonna be fun. Let's do this. Now, real quick, disclaimer. None of this is financial advice. I'm showing you this because the tech is really cool and it's worth learning. But by no means am I telling you this so you can make money. I am not telling you to buy Network Chuck Coin as an investment because it's totally not an investment. Now, if you do want to buy it for fun, you totally can. I'll show you how to do that later in the video, but don't buy it to make money because you'll probably lose it. I did this just for fun, not to make money. Oh, and by the way, I'm giving away or airdropping some Network Chuck Coin if you want some, but you gotta be quick. Check the links below, you got two options. If you are already or want to become a member of Network Chuck Premium, I'm airdropping 1,000 Network Chuck Coins to all of my members. And if you join my completely free membership, I'm airdropping 10 Network Chuck Coins. But you gotta be quick, only the first 1,000 people to access this course and give me their Solana wallet will get 10 free Network Chuck Coin, so hurry up. Now real quick, before we do anything, we're gonna take a little coffee break because this video does kind of get intense. Not too bad, but it's fun. And this coffee break in the entire video is sponsored by Sneak. Now, in case you didn't know, cryptocurrency, blockchain, it's all code. And even in this video, we will be dealing with code on GitHub. Now, you know what's scary about that? Code can be hacked. I mean, you know that, right? We talk about it here on the channel all the time. We do some hacking stuff, and there are a ton of vulnerabilities out there. SQL injections, remote code executions, all kinds of stuff. And while they're fun to hack, ethically, of course, they're not fun to have inside your own code, inside your own applications. That's where a company like Sneak comes in. They're kind of like Grammarly for your code, which is kind of cool. Sneak will auto-magically scan your code, dependencies, containers, configs, and will find and fix vulnerabilities in real time. Let me show you how easy it is. I got a link below, sneak.com/networkchuck. Check it out. Here, I'm gonna have Sneak check on Bernard Hackwell's code. Super easy to sign up. I'm gonna click on sign up with GitHub. And once I've connected Sneak to my GitHub, I can start the process. I'll have it scan some of my repos here. Important scan, and dang, within moments, look at this. It found a ton of stuff, but thankfully stuff that Sneak can fix right away. For either my Docker container or my code, all I have to do is click on Fix Vulnerabilities. Just one little click, it will automatically open up a fix pull request, telling me all the issues it's gonna fix, a lot. Look at all this stuff. And then all I have to do is click on Open a Fix PR. And if you're wondering what a pull request is, we're actually gonna do that here in this video later, so buckle your seatbelts. And bam, just like that, Sneak has a fix for 69 vulnerabilities, and all I have to do is merge this pull request with my code. Now it does all this right from your existing tools, workflows, IDEs, CLIs, repos, pipelines, Docker Hub, everywhere. You can do it everywhere. And it's free. Like seriously, it's free. So check the link below, sign up for free today, and Sneak your code for vulnerabilities. Anyways, coffee break over, let's keep going. Now, before we jump into this madness, I wanna talk about why. Like, why do this? You're probably wondering that yourself. Why create your own cryptocurrency? Well, first, and this probably should be my only point, it's fun and awesome. You can brag to your friends and coworkers that you have your own cryptocurrency. That's just cool. They may not think you're cool, but I think you're cool, okay? You're among friends. Now also along this journey, you're gonna learn something. You're gonna learn some stuff. And that's another big reason to do this. Learn stuff, because I love learning stuff. And then my third and final point, you can do cool stuff with it. For example, I'm doing something pretty cool with my daughters. Let me show you, I'll be right back. Okay, so I have this roll of tickets I use with my girls. I have 5 daughters, by the way. Whenever they do good things like completing their chores or reading or studying coding and hacking, I'll reward them with tickets. And they can use these tickets to redeem fun stuff, like an hour of Roblox or an hour of TV. And that was totally working fine. But then I thought, no, it's not. I want to do something more nerdy, more technical. I want to teach them something at the same time. So cryptocurrency, that's what I'm doing. I'm using cryptocurrency instead of giving them tickets, instead of an allowance. You do your stuff?
Yeah.
Got some stuff done? Okay. You want some cryptocurrency?
Yes.
You want some keeks?
Yes.
All right, open up your app. So legit, when they do good stuff, I give them cryptocurrency. When they want to watch TV or play Roblox, they give me cryptocurrency. They have their own wallets on their phone. It's awesome.
How much are you gonna give to me?
I'll give you 5 keeks because you're cool. Oh, there they are. You got your keeks. Sent you 5 keeks, girl. So anyways, that's my example. That's what I'm doing with it. You can do a lot more.
I got 14 cakes and I can play Roblox tonight.
But I hope this was a big enough why for you, why to do this. And if you're not convinced by now, well then get yourself another cup of coffee and rewatch that part. Come on. Why don't you want to do this? Now we're about to get started. Don't worry, I'll tell you what you need and how to do all that stuff. But first, I gotta tell you about some misconceptions about what we're actually doing here. Now, if you don't care about that, then jump forward. I got timestamps. Go do it, hurry. But if you do, let's talk about it. Talk about what? Let me tell you. The first big thing here is that we are not creating a cryptocurrency, which you're probably thinking, wait, what? I'll explain. But we are creating a cryptocurrency token. What the junk is a token? And how is it different from cryptocurrency? Well, we're all familiar with the main cryptocurrencies out there, right? Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and there are many others, but what makes them cryptocurrencies is they each have their own blockchain technology, which is how cryptocurrency works. If you want to know more about that, I just made a video showing us how to mine cryptocurrency on a Raspberry Pi, and I went into how the mining works and stuff, so go watch that. But anyways, they each have their own blockchain. Tokens will piggyback off an existing blockchain. For example, the popular meme coin SHIB is based off of the Ethereum blockchain. Now, the reason there's so much confusion between cryptocurrencies and tokens is that they pretty much operate in the same way. Because you can buy and sell SHIB, just like you can buy and sell Ethereum. Now sure, if you pop the hood and go deeper in how it operates, yeah, it's different. Tokens will use what's called smart contracts, which will define how you send and receive that token, and also a ton of other things, which I'm not gonna go into, that's a whole other video. But the takeaway here is that tokens and cryptocurrencies operate in a very similar way, especially for the purposes of our video. But we are not creating our own cryptocurrency, our own blockchain. That would take a ton of development. We're just piggybacking off of an existing blockchain and creating a token off of that. So we're creating a cryptocurrency token, but which blockchain are we going to use? Now, the most popular one is Ethereum, mainly because they were the first one to come out with contracts and tokens. Now, that would be a good choice, but transactions on Ethereum are slow and they're expensive, like really expensive. You see, normally when you send somebody cryptocurrency or you buy something with cryptocurrency, there's a fee for that transaction. Currently with Ethereum, the fee, which they call gas, all right, it's astronomical, it's crazy. Let me check the rates right now. Whoa! The average gas price for Ethereum is $128. Now that price does vary, but if you want to send things with Ethereum and Ethereum tokens, it's going to cost you some money, some gas. So we will not be using slow and expensive Ethereum. The blockchain we're going to be using for our token is Solana. Ooh, I love Solana. Solana's fairly new, came out in 2019, but dude, it's fast. So for example, Ethereum transactions can take anywhere between 15 seconds and 5 minutes. It's normally 5 minutes. That's been my experience. Solana, it's like milliseconds. All I know is that when I send something with Solana, it just happens just like that. It's amazing. And the best part is that the fees are nothing. Seriously, when you send something with Solana, the fees are less than a penny. Like seriously, most of my transactions cost me 0.00108. USD. So basically nothing, which is ideal because if I'm paying my dollars in cryptocurrency, I don't want the transaction to cost $150 every time. So Solana transactions are fast and they're cheap. Need I say more? So it's a no-brainer to go with Solana. Now, of course, there's a lot more that goes into Solana. It's amazing. For example, how does it go so fast? Why is it faster than Ethereum? Well, instead of proof of work, which is what Ethereum and Bitcoin and a lot of big cryptocurrencies use, Solana uses proof of history, this mind-bending concept. It's crazy. So I can't go over that here in this video, but it uses proof of history, which depends on proof of stake. It's a lot of stuff that will break your brain, but I'll probably make a video about it here sometime soon. But anyways, okay, we're about to get started. So now we know that we're gonna be using the Solana blockchain to create our cryptocurrency token. So yeah, now we're ready to get started. So get your coffee and let's do this. But first, what do you need? What do you need to actually do this project? The first thing you'll need is a Linux machine. I recommend something Debian-based like Ubuntu because that's all I've tested so far. And this can be really anything, a Docker container, it can be a virtual machine, it can be a cloud machine, which I'll show you how to set up one right now in Linode for free. You'll get a $100 free credit, check the link below. So we'll get that Linux machine set up. And then this is pretty important. You'll need a way to buy Solana, or more specifically, Sol, which is the cryptocurrency of Solana. Now don't stress out, you won't need much. You just need about $5 worth. Now why do we need this? Well, as I mentioned before, when you transact on a blockchain, there are fees involved. So when you're messing with Solana and you're making a token, they charge a fee. But as we mentioned before, fees in Solana are almost nothing. So that $5 should be more than enough for you to mint your new token and send all your tokens to all your friends and your kids for a very long time. So in reality, it could be less than $5, but I just say $5 because it's a good round number. Now I will walk you through how to buy Solana. I normally use Coinbase, but you can buy it at other exchanges. But anyways, you need Solana, and then finally, and this is the most important part, you'll need coffee. Because everything in IT, including cryptocurrency, requires coffee. NetworkChuck.coffee. Are you ready to create your own cryptocurrency? Yeah. Dude, get your coffee. Let's do this. Okay, step one, let's set up our Linux machine. Now again, this can be really any Linux Debian-based machine. If you already have one, go for it. If you don't, I'm gonna set up mine through Linode right now. Link below, linode.com/networkchuck, and you'll get a $100 credit to create one right now for free. Now I love Linode because you can create your virtual machine super fast and it's really easy. So here at the very top left, we'll just click on Create once you have your account set up, and then click on Linode. First, we'll choose our image. I'm gonna go with the latest version of Ubuntu. So I'll scroll all the way down here. There it is, Ubuntu 21.10. Really, any later version of Ubuntu should work. Then I'll select my region somewhere close to me, Dallas. And then I'll scroll down to select my plan. I'll go from dedicated to shared CPU because it's cheaper. And I'll choose the Linode 1 gig, just $5 a month. Can't beat that. Scroll down, put in my label for this. I'll name it Crypto Machine. And then I'll set the root password. This will be the password I'll use to log in when it's ready to go. And that's it. I'll click on Create Linode and just a small little coffee break. Okay, mine is ready. You'll know yours is ready when it says running over here. And now we're going to access the CLI. So right here we see SSH access, and we're going to click on this copy icon right here. Copy that command and then launch your terminal program. For Windows, it'll be CMD. For Linux or Mac, terminal, and we'll just paste that command, hit enter. Yes, I'll accept that signature, that fingerprint, and then type in your password, the one you just set in Linode's portal. And we are in Linux goodness. Here we go. Now our first step will be setting up a cryptocurrency wallet to hold our Solana here on this machine, which is super cool. Anyways, here we go. So we're creating a wallet right now. Now feel free to copy and paste all the commands I'm showing you here. I've got a link below to a guide where I'll walk you through all of this. So anyways, our first command, we're gonna copy and paste it right here. This is Solana's install tool, which will install Solana's tools. So that's all we need. Hit enter, and it's gonna do its thing. And while it's doing its thing, I'm gonna do my thing and have a little bit of coffee. I've already had way too much. Okay, Solana tools are installed. Now what we're gonna do real quick is exit out of our terminal, just type in exit, and then get logged back in. We had to do that because we had to make sure our path variables were updated in our shell. If you're like, what the junk does that mean? Well, check out my Linux for Hackers course where I teach you all about Linux. Anyways, let's keep going. Now we're gonna create our cryptocurrency wallet that will hold Solana. Let's do this. The command will be Solana-keygen space new, and hit enter. Here it's gonna prompt you for a passphrase. I'm not gonna do one, so I'll just hit enter, and that was it. And yeah, we just created a cryptocurrency wallet, just like that. Your key pair is saved to this location in Linux. That's where your private key lives, and then here is your public key, your wallet address. If someone were to send you some Solana, that's where they send it to. And then what's really important right here is your mnemonic phrase. If you ever need to recover your wallet, meaning you lost access to this Linux box or something, you'll need this phrase to restore it. So write this down somewhere or just copy and paste it. It's best to write it down. But anyways, wallet created. That was awesome. Now we gotta fill that wallet up with some money. So right now if we type in, do it with me real quick, Solana, balance, 0 SOL. We ain't got nothing here. Let's change that by at least putting in $5 so we can create our own token. Now to do that, you will need to go to a cryptocurrency exchange and exchange some kind of currency for Solana. Whether it's USD, American dollars, or Canadian, or euros, find an exchange that can exchange money for crypto and specifically Solana. I'll do that real quick actually. I'm gonna get logged into my Coinbase account. And here in Coinbase, I'm just gonna click on buy, sell. I'm gonna change what I'm buying from Bitcoin to Solana. I'll change that to $5. Preview buy, that's how much SOL I'm getting because right now the price of SOL is $212 per SOL, and I'll click on buy now. And because Solana is super fast, it'll happen like that. Like watch this, seriously watch. Done, I got it. Now we're not done yet because right now my Solana, my SOL is sitting here in my Coinbase wallet. I want that to get to my new wallet I just created in Linux. Really easy to do that. So real quick here, now this will look different depending on what exchange you have, but the fundamentals, the concept is the same. I'm gonna click on send receive here at the top right. I'm gonna make sure my currency is not Polkadot, but Solana. I'm gonna go back to my terminal here and grab my public key, which is my wallet address. And I'll put that in the to field here in Coinbase. That's the wallet I'm sending to. I'm gonna say send all, click send all. Oh, all I have is $4. Well, it's because Coinbase had their fees. Anyways, $4 should be enough. Anyways, I click on continue. Oh, minimum amount is 0.05 SOL. Okay, so for Coinbase, their minimum amount to send SOL is $12 worth of SOL. Again, other exchanges might be different. I've got to do that. That's annoying. I'm just gonna go ahead and buy $12 because I believe SOL is gonna go up. Anyways, again, not financial advice. Don't even listen to me. I'm just a tech guy. Cool. So now I should have enough SOL, and I'm gonna send receive now. Send all my SOL to my wallet address. Click on continue, click on send now, 2-step authentication code it's gonna send me, and boom. It should already be there actually. So if I open up my terminal here, I'm gonna do Solana balance once more. Ah, look at that. I got Solana in my wallet right now here on Linux, which is way cooler than having it in Coinbase. So I've got 0.06 blah 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 SOL. That should be more than enough. If you have less than that, like 0.05 or 0.043, whatever, that should be enough. So now we have our wallet. We have some SOL in our wallet. Next steps. We got to do some steps to prep our Linux box here. Now first, real quick, and we should have done this to begin with at the very beginning, we'll do a sudo apt update to update our repositories. Should be very, very fast. Done. Cool. So we're going to install something called Rust. All you have to know about Rust is that it's a programming language that Solana uses to deploy tokens. So we're going to install that. It'll be one simple command. Again, all that stuff below. Going to copy and paste that and hit enter. And it's going to do its thing. Actually, it's asking me stuff. I'll type in 1 for the default installation. Cool. And as you might have guessed, we're going to have a little coffee break. All right, Rust is installed. Now, just as before, we're going to exit out of our terminal by typing in exit and then logging back in. So our path environment is refreshed in our new shell. Now here, I'm about to save you a ton of time. I hit this little snag here and it took me a bit, but now you have the advantage of my mistakes. So here we're gonna install some tools that will save you some time. First, we're gonna do sudo apt install libudev-dev. Go ahead and hit enter, and that will do its thing. We just have a few more commands for our prereqs, and then we can actually step forward and make our token. But just, we're almost there, don't worry. Let's wait for it to be done. Okay, mine is done. All right, one more command here. Well, actually, no, it's not one more. I lied. Sudo, we're gonna install some more stuff. Sudo apt install. This will be libssl-dev, and then also pkg-config. Again, commands below. Gonna hit enter. Enter once more. I forgot to put tick Y or dash Y. It's okay. Okay, just a few more prereqs here. Sudo apt install build-essential. We'll do a dash Y at the end, or a tick Y. Hit enter. Okay, we're good with that. Now it's time to install Solana's token program. This will be a CLI tool that we can use to install a token on the Solana blockchain. So yeah, it's awesome. Here we go. Command will be cargo, which is a Rust thing. Install SPL-token-CLI. Now this will take a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and hit enter and pray it works. It should work. It shouldn't be bad. We've already done all our work here. Now just take a break. Okay, quick sanity check. This does take forever. So if you're just watching this, I'm like, okay, is it ever gonna finish? We're in the same boat. So just chill. It's almost there, maybe. We'll see. Okay, it's done. I always get nervous when something takes that long to finish. Oh my gosh, but mine is ready. Is yours ready? Let's do this. We're finally ready to create our cryptocurrency token. What's crazy is it's just one command. Now that we have all that stuff installed, one command. You ready? Woo! Get a little giddy. Or maybe that's just the coffee, I don't know. SPL-token space create-token. That's it. Hit enter. We just created a token. That's it. That's it. Now a couple of things happened here. First, there is our token address. This string of characters is how you know it's your token. Now what also happened is it used some of your Solana to create that token. So if you look back at your balance, it would have changed. So if I type in Solana balance here, I forgot what it was before, but it definitely decreased. Now what you want to do real quick is just take that token ID, that token address, and just copy that down. You can get it later, but just copy that down for, now. So now that we've created our token on the Solana blockchain, we now need to create an account that can hold this token. Now this step is very simple. In fact, pretty much most of our steps from here on are pretty simple after we've installed all the prereqs. Anyways, here we go. We're gonna create an account for this token. The command will be SPL-token space. We'll then type in create-account, and then we specify what token we're creating this account for. Now the token we're creating this account for is our token, the one we just made. So I'm gonna grab that public key up here, or that token address, paste it right there right after that. And again, this will require Solana, but a tiny little baby bit. That's it. Go. And that's it. That's our token account right here, which I'm gonna go ahead and copy and jot that down, put it somewhere safe. Now real quick, let's check our Solana balance once more. Solana balance, and we'll see that, yeah, it costs some Solana, but again, less than a penny. Hey, Chuck from the future here. One quick note on Solana fees. Normal transaction fees are less than a penny, but when creating a new token or creating new accounts, it does cost extra. So for example, when you create a new Solana token account, that's gonna cost you about 50 cents. But once the account is created, you do still have that low transaction fee, that less than a penny awesomeness. So here's where we're at. We created our token. That's our token, that's his address. Using that token, we then created an account that can hold that token. Now all we have to do is fill that account with tokens. And we do that by minting tokens, which minting basically means we're printing money. We can just make as many tokens as your heart desires, which is kind of cool. Let's try it out. Again, commands are super easy and they will be below. The command will be SPL-token mint, We'll put that same token address as before, paste it in there. We'll put how much we're going to mint. So just for fun, now you can do whatever you want. I'm gonna put 1 billion. So how many zeros is that? 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna make 1 billion of this token. And then right after that, I'm gonna say what account I want that to go to. So I'm minting the tokens, I'm creating them out of thin air, and then I'm gonna send them to an account that can hold the tokens, which is the account we just made right here. I'm gonna snag that guy, paste him in right there. So just a quick recap of what's happening here. We're minting this token, that's the token address. We're saying we want 1 billion of these tokens created out of thin air, and we're gonna send it to this account. Now minting does cost Solana, again, less than a penny. Here we go, magic's happening. And that's it. We just created some tokens. So now let's take a look at it. Let's type in Solana token accounts. Oh wait, no, wrong one. SPL, try this one. SPL-token accounts. Bam, look at that. Right here we have our token account and our current token balance. That's pretty cool. But now, what good is it having all those tokens if we can't send it to people? Transact with things. Let's go ahead and do that right now. So what you can do is create a Solana wallet somewhere else, which is way easier than doing it here, trust me. Like you can do a web wallet, a wallet on your phone. There's on Apple, there's actually 2 apps I've been using. There's Solflare and then there's Slope Wallet. Really easy to set up an account or a wallet. But real quick, here in Chrome and a bunch of browsers, you can set up the Phantom wallet, and I'll put a link below. Super easy to set up. I'm gonna set up a new Solana wallet right now. So here I'll click on add or connect wallet, create new wallet. There's my new wallet, wallet 5. And now I wanna send some of my new token to this wallet. And for that, we'll need our Solana wallet address. So right in here, I have my Solana currency. I'm gonna jump in there. Got 0 SOL. I'm gonna click on deposit to display the address. So there's my wallet address. I'm gonna copy that. And then I'll get back to my CLI. To transfer tokens to a new account, we'll use the command SPL-token, and then the command transfer. And then we'll use one very important switch. We're gonna do --fund-recipient. And I always spell that wrong. Is that good? Yeah, I think it's good. I'll explain what that means here in a bit. And then we'll put in our token address, which I'm gonna grab from up here again. Then how much we wanna send. I'll send them 1,000. I'm feeling generous. And then right after that, I'll specify the wallet address I'm sending to. So I need to copy it again. Let me go grab it. There we go. I'll paste that in there and let me explain what's happening here. So obviously I'm using the CLI to transfer some of my new tokens. Now the switch right here, what is that doing? This is telling the Solana CLI that I want to fund the creation of an account for the wallet I'm sending to. What does that mean? Well, the account we just created in the web on the Phantom wallet and any Solana account you might create, it will not by default have an account for our token like we just created. It won't be there. One has to be created. So what we're saying here is we want you to send tokens, our new tokens to this account. At the same time, we'll go ahead and pay for that new account to be created for them. So we're saying, yes, send our token to them. What token? This one right here. We want 1,000 sent to them. Here's their Solana wallet address. And at the same time, create a new account for them. Let's test it out. Ready, 1, 2, 3, make it happen. Woo! Oh wait, oh God, we forgot one command here. We need to add the switch, --allow-unfunded-recipient. Which simply means this wallet does not have an account for our token. So we're saying allow it to be sent even though they don't have one, and we're gonna go ahead and create one for them. Let's try it again. Ready, set, go. Things are happening. It's done. Now, did it do anything? Let's go check. Let's open up our web wallet. Now, again, Solana's super fast. There it is. Whoo! 1,000 of unknown token. If I click on that, it's there. It happened. With that one command, we created a new account for this wallet and we sent them our new token. Now I know what you're thinking. This whole unknown token thing, that's not fun. I want to name that. I want it to have a nice picture here, like Solana down here. I want it to have a picture and a name. How do we do that? I'll walk you through it here in a sec. But for now, just bask in the glory that you created a cryptocurrency token and you sent it to another wallet. You used the blockchain. You transacted on the blockchain. You want to see it? We can actually visualize this on a website called Solscan. Let's go there. Solscan.io. Here you can see pretty much anything to do with Solana and what's happening on the Solana blockchain. Now to find out what's going on with our token, because it is on the blockchain now, I'm gonna grab our token address. Just gonna copy that. Gonna go to Solscan here and paste that in there and search. There it is. There's our token. It already sees that we created 1 billion tokens or minted 1 billion tokens. And then down here, we can see every transaction that happened, especially the one we just did. Look what happened here. We created an account. We can see that happening. That's so cool. And just think about that for a moment. If you walk through this, you're now part of the Solana blockchain. You created a token that's part of it. Now I am gonna touch on how to get this unrecognized token thing fixed, but first, I'm gonna show you one more command in the CLI. With this token, we may want to stop minting forever. Maybe you want our max supply to be 1 billion tokens, and that's it. We don't want to create more ever again, because right now we could mint more. I could mint another billion if I wanted to. Actually, you know what? Why not? Token mint, 1 billion, done. Now I have 2 billion tokens. Let me do SPL token accounts. Yeah, so I don't have the full supply there because I sent 1,000 to my other wallet. But if I look back over here in Solscan, the supply is now 2 billion. Now also an FYI, before I forget, my Phantom wallet here, the wallet I created with my 1,000 unknown tokens, if I want to send more tokens, more of my new token to this account, I'm simply going to send to that same Solana address, this one here, and it will auto deposit into that account. See, that account is tied to that wallet. Our token account is tied to that Solana wallet. So just keep that in mind. If you ever want to send or transact or whatever, it's going to be a Solana wallet address. Now, let's take care of this pesky unrecognized token business. This process might be a little tricky, but it's okay. I'll walk you through it. So if you're like me, you want to name your token to have it something more friendly. Like right now, I already have Network Chuck Coin. Now that's not Network Chuck Coin. It has a different address. I'll show you here in a bit. Actually, I'll show you right now. Network Chuck Coin. There it is. You want it to look like this, right? To do that, we have to add our token to the Solana registry, which lives in GitHub. So we'll have to get into GitHub and do some stuff. Trust me, it's not too bad. It's actually kind of fun. But now, what to name my token? I already have 2 out there, one for my girls and my family. I have my Network Chuck Coin token. This one, I want to give this to Bernard Hackwell. So I'll simply name this coin Bernard Hackwell. And for the symbol, I'll make it BDHK, Bernard Hackwell. If it's not taken, you have to check that. I'll show you how. Now, in addition to figuring out what your name's gonna be and what your symbol's gonna be, you also need a logo to go along with this, right? You want a logo to make it look cool? So I'm gonna make one right now. In my experience, it can pretty much be anything. For the image, you want it to be a PNG and make it square. So that's what I'll do. Bernard Hackwell, looking all fancy. And I'll save that as a PNG. And specifically, I'll name it logo.png. Cool, I got my logo set, ready to go. Hey, real quick, Chuck from the future here. Make sure your logo size, the size of that image, is less than 200 kilobytes, otherwise it's gonna hate you. So save yourself a headache and make sure it's small. Now, the next thing we'll need is a GitHub account. If you don't already have one, get one, it's completely free. I'm gonna make Bernard Hackwell one right now. GitHub.com, click on sign up. Ugh, puzzles, think I did it? Oh yeah, this is killing me. Okay, I'm colorblind, so that's why it was kind of hard. Gotta go verify that email address. I'll paste that code in there, and it's gonna ask me a bunch of stuff. I'm a student, just me, whatever. GitHub's free. Skip all the personalization. Ooh, that's new. That's cool. Okay, now I have a GitHub account. We're almost there. Next, I'm going to store my image on a GitHub repository. So I'm gonna click on Create Repository. I can't talk anymore. Been recording too long. Create Repository. Gonna name it Crypto. That's all I'm gonna do. Click on Create. And then now to upload my file. I'll click on Upload an existing file, choose my file, grab that logo I just created, and click on Commit Changes. Done. Okay, cool. Now real quick, what I want you to do, click on that file, there it is. Click on Download, and right up here at the top, we want that URL, a raw GitHub URL for this photo. Gonna snag that and jot it down, save it somewhere. Now go back, and now we're gonna do something that's really cool and kind of scary. I got the link below. We're gonna navigate to Solana's token list GitHub page. This is where it has the list of all the tokens. And if you want to add your token to this, you have to commit a change to it. Kinda crazy. And it does this auto magically with a bunch of DevOps stuff. So if this is your first ever taste of DevOps, it's really cool. Anyways, here we go. First, we're gonna get our own copy of this token list. We can do that by going over here and clicking on Fork. We're gonna fork it, people. Click on Fork, it's forking, and bam, now we have our own version of token list that belongs to Mr. Bernard Hackwell. And with our own version here, we're now gonna make our changes to this. Let's do it. Now there's something really cool about GitHub being acquired by Microsoft, is you can use Visual Studio Code right here in your browser. So watch this. I'm just gonna click on the window. I'm not clicking on anything else. I'm just have the window selected. Right here, I'm gonna hit the period button. Gonna hit period, magic's gonna happen. You ready? Boom. Suddenly, it's setting up a web editor. I love this. What the heck was that? You can include that, by the way, Nick. I love this. I'm losing my voice. A couple things we're gonna do here. First, we're gonna make it bigger because I can hardly see. I'm getting old. There are 2 things we're going to change. Not very scary at all. Let's do it real quick. The first thing we're gonna change is over here under Assets on the navigation menu. So click on Assets. Come on, click. And this is kind of cool. Right here are a bunch of folders that represent every token that belongs to the Solana blockchain, and there are a lot. So real quick, I keep saying real quick. With this folder, with this selected, we're gonna click up here on this little folder icon and say New Folder. Actually, before we do that, let's go grab our token address. So I'm grabbing mine. I'm gonna click on that New Folder icon, I'm gonna paste my token right there. Bam. So now my token has a folder inside there. I'm gonna expand that folder, gonna right click that folder and say upload. And I'm gonna upload my logo right there, logo.png. Bam, it suddenly lives there right there. Okay, cool. We got one more file to update. So I'm gonna collapse this menu here. The next one will be in source, right here. So expand source, and then we'll expand tokens, and then right here, this JSON file, solana.tokenlist.json. It's a very large file. It's basically the registry, everything, every token that belongs to Solana. Now, right now, we're gonna add our new token to this. Now, I already have tokens in this list. If I do Control F to find, I can look up Network Chuck coin. There's my Network Chuck coin right there. That's what it looks like. I've got another one, Keith coin, right there. There's Keith coin, another one I added. So I've added stuff to this already. Now, real quick, go ahead and search for Keith coin. Search for it, pull it up. What I want you to do is copy all of this. We have the opening bracket here and the closing bracket here. Make sure you copy all of that. This is very important that you pay attention to the details here because this is JSON. If you messed up the JSON syntax in this file, they will not like you. They're not gonna accept your changes. So with that copied, we're gonna scroll to the bottom of this file and we're gonna find the last token that was added. Now we can see right here, here's the last token added, some token called NSA, Nebula Stars Anthill. Don't know what that is. We're gonna find where it ends. So here's the beginning of it. And look, if you click that, it kind of highlights where the beginning and end is. So here's the end right here. Now right here at the end, we're gonna do a comma right after that bracket and then enter. And that's where we're gonna paste the stuff we just copied. Paste. Cool. Now we're gonna change one thing before we notice we have an error here. We have some angry squiggles right here. And it's like, no, you have a trailing comma. We wanna remove that comma. Cool, no errors, we're good. Now we're gonna change our details about our coin. Just a few fields we're gonna change. First, our address. You wanna put the address for your token. I'm gonna grab that right now. Copy and paste. Got it in there. Then I'll change my symbol for Bernard Hackwell. DHK, Bernard Hackwell, that's his symbol. And then I'll change the name to Bernard Hackwell. We're almost done. Then we're gonna change our logo URI, or the link to our GitHub page where we had the logo updated. We're gonna do that. You should have copied that earlier. Gonna paste that there. Gonna highlight, paste. And the tags, you can leave it as social token because that's what you're doing. It's just a fun token you wanna play with. You wanna add this to the Solana token registry. Fun times. Guess what? We're done editing. No more editing. Now we just gotta commit our changes to our own repository here, our own project. To do that, over here on the left, we have a 2 with some squigglies. That's our changes. We're gonna commit the changes by clicking on that. Click that icon. Here we're gonna do 2 things. First, we're gonna add a message about what we're doing. I'm just gonna put this, adding Bernard Hackwell token. You can put yours just like that, obviously putting your token name, and then I'm gonna click on the check mark up here at the top to commit this change to my project. Commit, done, that's it. So we're done here. Now we're gonna navigate back out to Solana Labs and to their project, to their token list. Remember, we made a copy of that. We forked it, we made some changes to our forked project, and now what we're gonna do is we're gonna merge our changes to their project. And they do have to accept it, so fingers crossed, but let's work on it right now. So here on Solana Labs project, we're gonna click on pull request. Go ahead and click on that. You can see down here a list of people trying to make their own changes like we are doing right now. Notice they had an error. We want to avoid that error. And if you follow me exactly, you'll be fine. We're gonna click on new pull request. This is kind of cool, right? Here we go, we're almost done. We're then gonna click on this link right here in the middle, compare across forks. I know you probably have no idea what you're doing, that's fine. It's just cool. Compare across forks. And then right here, we have this head repository. We're gonna change that to ours. So click on that, and you should see right there, Bernard Hackwell token list. It'll be wherever yours is. Now what you wanna see is, boom, it's able to merge. That means we're good to go. We're gonna create that pull request. Click on that. We're almost there. Notice it went ahead and pulled in the comment we made earlier, adding Bernard Hackwell token. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna scroll down where it says create pull request. I'm gonna click on create pull request. And now we wait. Now real quick, go ahead and click on pull request up here at the top again. You'll see yours in the list, adding Bernard Hackwell token. Now what's cool is it's already checked everything, but right now it's kind of in limbo. It's still waiting to be added to the official code. So right now it's an open pull request. What we wanna see is a closed. If I click on closed right here, once it's all said and done, we'll see something like this. It's closed, check mark, and it's been auto merged. I believe they do this every 30 to 60 minutes automatically. So right now it's just a waiting game. Now notice right here, I got an auto merge error. Let's go see what happens. I wanna jump into this. Scroll down a bit and analyze what the problem was. It says not eligible for auto merge. Let's click for more details. Ah, there's my problem. The asset was too large. The logo I uploaded was 722 kilobytes, and it's gotta be less than 200 kilobytes. Okay, I'm gonna go fix that real quick and then do a re-merge. Okay, I did another pull request for Bernard Hackwell. I believe I just missed the last window, so I'm gonna have to wait a bit for it to auto-merge. I'll give that a second. Now check this out, my Bernard Hackwell coin finally got merged on GitHub. If I go to the closed pull request here and I scroll down just a bit, there he is, Bernard Hackwell. Auto-merged, good to go. So now if I go back out to SoulScan, and where before, Bernard Hackwell had nothing going on. I search for his stuff, bam, there it all is. He's got his logo, got his name, got his symbol and everything. That's awesome. So adding your token to the registry really isn't too crazy hard, and a bunch of apps rely on that to pull the name, the symbol, and the logo, which is cool. It's just really cool. Now, just a quick note about your new cryptocurrency token. As of right now, the only way for people to receive your token, for someone else to have it besides you, is for you to send it to them. So this supply of 2 billion I created for Bernard Hackwell token, I have to send it. And that's the only way someone can receive it, which means people can't buy it. For someone to buy this token has to be part of an exchange, which is a whole process. It's very convoluted and it does cost some money, which I did go through that process for Network Chuck Coin just for fun. So if you want to buy that, you can. And we'll go over that here in a second. Again, not financial advice. You should not buy that for an investment, but for fun, yeah, do it for fun. It costs nothing. But anyways, yeah, so as far as this token goes, send it to your friends, have fun. Just say you have cryptocurrency and you can send it to people. However, setting it up on an exchange and creating a market and liquidity pools and all that jazz, you don't need to do that. Trust me. So now let's talk about how you can actually buy Network Chuck Coin. Keeping in mind this is just for fun, it is not an investment opportunity, but I think it'd be kind of cool to own some, right? And beyond cool points, I do plan on developing some kind of utility for it having to do with my educational website, so stay tuned for that. Anyways, here's how you buy it. And it's actually really crazy easy. Here we go. Now first, you will need a cryptocurrency wallet and one that can hold Solana. Now if you followed a lot of these steps in this video, you would have already had one. If you don't, I'll show you real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and open up my Brave web browser. You can use Chrome or Firefox or any of the popular web browsers out there. And I'm gonna search for the Phantom Wallet. This is a very popular Web3 wallet for Solana. So anyways, let's get that going. I'm gonna click on download. And here you can see we can add it to a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna choose Brave because that's what I'm using right now. I will add to Brave. And this is stupid easy. And just like that, I have a wallet in Brave. From here, we're gonna click on create a new wallet. And in case you don't know, right here is your mnemonic phrase. You wanna take this, copy it, write it down, put it somewhere safe in case you ever lose this wallet or lose access to it, you can restore it with this phrase. Once you have that saved, go ahead and say, yeah, I did save it somewhere by clicking that little button right there. And then create a password for your wallet. This can be whatever you want. And then we'll click on I agree and save. And then once more to continue, and you're done. Now to access your wallet, and this does go for most browsers, you can go right up here to the top right to your extensions. Click on that little puzzle thing right there, and there he is. I'm gonna go ahead and pin this so I can access it easily. Just click that little ghost right there, my little phantom, and there's my wallet right there. Now to buy some Network Chuck Coin, you will need Solana. And more specifically, you're gonna need Sol, the cryptocurrency of Solana. And if you're wondering how much do I need, man, Network Chuck Coin is pretty stinking cheap right now as of the time of this recording, and this may change. But right now you can mint or purchase Network Chuck Coin for a whopping 10 cents USD. So if you want to grab one just for fun, 10 cents. It's a dime. But anyways, first we need some Solana. Now, if you didn't already buy some Solana through the course of this tutorial, you can buy some right now. I'll show you real quick. Solana can be purchased on a number of exchanges. My favorite one to use, just for ease of use, is Coinbase. So I'm logged into Coinbase. I'm gonna click on buy, sell at the top right. Again, different exchanges will have different looks and feels, obviously, but how to use it is pretty much the same. So here, I don't wanna buy Bitcoin, I wanna buy Solana, so I'll change that. And then I'll enter in how much I wanna buy in USD right here. Now, while Network Chuck Coin will only cost you 10 cents per coin, Coinbase will not allow you to send or transact Solana less than $12 worth. So I'm just gonna buy $15 worth of Solana. I'll click on preview buy and purchase my Solana. Buy now. Now what I wanna do is transfer that Solana I just bought, that Sol, from my exchange to that Phantom wallet that we just created. So I'm gonna go back to my Brave web browser. And here on my Phantom wallet, I'm gonna click on deposit. And I'll search for Solana. There it is, I click on that. And right here is the Solana wallet address for our Phantom wallet here. I'll click on copy to copy the address. Copy. Go back to my exchange, which is Coinbase, and click on send receive. I'm gonna send all the Sol I have right now, which is $13.44 worth, because Coinbase took a chunk out of that transaction. And then I'll send that to that wallet address I just created. Also making sure I have Solana selected. I'll click on continue, send now, and then put in my two-step verification code, which you should have. If you don't have that, get it, and confirm. And because Solana is so wicked fast, if I go back to my Phantom wallet, it should already be there. There it is. That wasn't even edited, man. That was just bam, real quick. So now that you have Solana, buying Network Chuck coin is really, really easy. Check this out. The website is mint.networkchuck.com. The first thing I want to do is connect your wallet to this application by clicking on Connect Wallet. So I'll go ahead and click on that. I'm going to choose the Phantom wallet I just created. And then you'll get a dialog box asking, hey, do you actually want to connect with this? Do you trust this person? Now, I trust me, and I hope you trust me. I'm not going to steal your money. So anyways, click on Connect, and your wallet is ready to purchase some Network Chuck coin. Now again, it's displaying the price right here. One Network Chuck coin will cost you 0.001 SOL, which equates to roughly about 10 cents USD. So let's say, for example, right now, I want to buy 50 Network Chuck coin. And actually, Solana just went up, so it's about 18 cents per Network Chuck coin now, which is kind of cool, because it was 10 cents when I initially set the price. So anyways, 50 Network Chuck coins will cost me 0.05 SOL. Now all I have to do is click on Mint, and I'll get my Network Chuck coins. Clicking on Mint now. Boom. It's gonna ask me to approve that transaction. It's telling me what's going down, which this is not accurate. You're not gonna be getting 50 billion Network Chuck coins, but I will be getting 50, so I'll click on Approve. Down on the bottom left, I can see that's confirming. Actually, it's already done. And if I look at my wallet, there it is. Look at that, how cool is that? 50 Network Chuck coins. So anyways, that's how you do it. Again, not an investment, but just fun to do. And going forward, I do have some fun ideas for my Network Chuck coin holders. So if you do buy, don't forget to hodl and look for more stuff in the future. So yeah, that was creating your own cryptocurrency. And more specifically, your cryptocurrency token, because it is different, right? But how cool is this? I mean, yeah, it took a bit of work, but that didn't feel like work, right? That was more fun. And please let me know if you did that in the comments below. I want to know your token. I want some of your tokens. Send me your token. I'll put my wallet address below. I want all your tokens. I would stinking love that. If you guys all created your own tokens and then sent me the tokens, oh, please do that. I would love that. So I'll put my Solana wallet address below. Send me your tokens if you do go through this process. Oh, that would warm my heart. And don't forget to get it listed on the Solana registry so people can know what your name is, what your token name is. Oh, good stuff. So cool. Well, guys, that's all I have today. Yeah, I've been going down the cryptocurrency rabbit hole, been having fun with it. I thought, I want my own, and it's actually pretty easy to do. Yes, you can create your own token on other blockchains. I thought Solana was the coolest one because it's fast, has low fees, and I think Solana has a bright future. Again, don't make me say it. It's not financial advice, but I think it is pretty cool. The technology behind it is what I'm excited about. Anyways, guys, yeah, I've had too much coffee. It's already too late, and do not forget to hack that YouTube algorithm. Hit that like button, subscribe, notification bell, and comment, because you gotta hack YouTube today. Ethically, of course. Yeah, that's all I got. To the moon! No, to the moon. Nothing's going to the moon. It's just for fun. For real. I'll catch you guys next time.